What's up, Trekkie? So now that I've kind of gone completely bonkers crazy with season 9, is that what this is? Yes, this is season 9. I've had a full week to I don't want to say assimilate because it's the Undine and the Borg, but y'all know what I mean. I figured out what biomolecular is. Oh, that's the gravimetric device torpedo. Put that thing back on. I only use it on Undine, and I got kind of a poopy one. It came out of one of the rep boxes, I think, I don't know. Open up my little boxes here. What do we got? Tier 2, biomolecular full disruptor rifle. Next, disruptor. These things just constantly come in disruptor, and I'm like, no, I want feather. Anyways, so my torpedo, biomolecular photon torpedo. It's a, open up the ship again because I'm dumb. It's a Blue Mark 12. So yeah, I think I got it out of a box, or I got it, I don't know where I got it actually. Bound to character for Vice Admiral. May got it out of a quest, I don't know. I'm weird. Yeah, it's got kinetic damage. Since I'm in system space, everything that would take account for projectile damage is taken into account in this tooltip. It's 4466.6 kinetic damage versus non-Undine. 5360 to Undine. It sounds like it would be like my heavy gravimetric device, or my gravimetric device, which makes a heavy gravimetric device. No, this is like a normal torpedo and it fires multiple rather than a big one. The biomolecular incubation, but it looks like it doesn't double stack on things. So it's not like if you fire off 3 for high yield 2, you're not going to get 3 biomolecular incubations. At least that's not what I've seen. I have to find a training dummy or anything like WoW has to go test some of this stuff out. Every time I find a thing with a big enough hit points, enough other people, I don't see all the debuffs. But basically it slows them down, which is really good for the Biocruisers. Biocruisers, which like to, and they go into fluidic space and then they come back out and they... You're like, no, stop. If you happen to use them, target engine subsystems are really good on those guys because they technically do cloak for a little bit, and if their engine power is shot out, they only move a little distance. So you're not going to get them like halfway on the other side of you. Tractor beam really won't help, sort of like Denatra. You can put a tractor beam on her, but she'll still flee because they're technically teleporting out. Anyways, that's how you deal with that. And like these work too. If you can get them off before they move out, warp out, and then on the expiration of the buff, which to me the Biocruisers aren't even lasting that long. The only reason they last that long is because they teleport away momentarily. But on expiration, it does 721 radiation damage, ignoring shields, which is not really much to hull, but it's double damage to Undine. So that's like 1400 damage after it slows it down. Really cool. Again, it's only useful for Undine. So I still have my gravimetric device that I use for everything else because that's just nice. I hope Cryptic changes something because the base fluid dynamics, Undine Assault, the one where you go to randomly 4 different planets. Yes, I've been to all 4. I like Cardassia a lot. The command cruisers aren't as weak. I'm seeing the pattern in how things work in that one because people aren't necessarily present when playing these games, but I'm noticing that in order to keep a good bonus going, you have to keep killing, you have to keep conquering a gate, and the little ones, the little errant gates, don't actually count. They count for points because they give you 2 points, and depending on your bonus they can give you, they give you 2, 4, 6, yada yada. But they don't reset the counter of the bonus. You have to do one of the bigger gates, one of the 6 gates for that. And it's, do this vertically. You got all the command bases here, and then you got 3 gates here, and you got 3 gates here, and up there's the Planetkiller. And you have to defeat all 6 gates to get there, and you have lanes that the enemies go down. That's okay, because if you have like 3 people that go boom, boom, and I run over here, and I attack this one with the other person, and I can get a second one, then these people move up here, and then hopefully these people will move down here once this one's done really fast, and then I'll move up here with that guy, take out this one, and then we'll all come back down and take the end. And I've gotten to a ×5 multiplier that way, but It gets hard, especially when people are at the middle gate, but there's a dreadnought that's come all the way down the middle or something, and it's down here attacking the command cruiser, and the thing's not moving forward. I'm just like, dudes, take out the dreadnought. Nobody listens because nobody has their chat open apparently. I've also done the Undine Infiltration that's on Bajor. That's a ground mission, so one, people are confused. They're like, where's my transfer shield strike? Where's all my cannons? Okay, people don't know how to do their ground stuff. We almost screwed it up because people were like, I didn't actually read what to do. You gotta pretty much look at the data because there's a person that you have to question. There's 10 people total. There's a person you have to question. And there's 2 pieces of data that are next to them randomly, like at a computer console or something, and both of them say information. Then you question the person, and they've got 3 questions you can ask them. It's like there's 2 pieces of data and then random, from what I can tell. I've only done it once. And if the person lies about 1 piece of information, then they're probably an Undine and you quarantine them. If not, you clear them and you just walk off. At the end, you get a bonus of Undine people quarantined and Bajorans not quarantined. How that goes. And there's like a random attack because they're trying to get to the orb. What are the Undine doing with an orb? I don't know what they want with the orb. But anyways, and then there's the big boss at the end. I haven't done these on Elite yet. I'm still waiting for people to get the hang of it. And then Viscous Cycle, your influidic space. That one's kind of easy. I mean, they're all like, well, no. Viscous Cycle is 1 chevron, Undine Infiltration is 1 chevron, and Undine Assault is 2 chevrons, but the thing about Undine Assault, I don't like how much health that Planetkiller has. Like, the Planetkillers in the space battle zone and Viscous Cycle don't even have it. I grant you in Viscous Cycle they're growing, so they're weak little babies, but come on. They have way less health than Undine Assault. Undine Assault, they have like 2.3 million health. We have 5 ships sitting right in the center. I have Ox dual heavy cannons. I've got a kinetic cutting beam. This thing has no shield, so that cutting beam is doing everything it can. I've got a dual polaron beam bank. I've got the anti-proton omni array, and I have my polaron turret. I've got every 3 minutes I have my Care Bear stare, I have a heavy graviton beam, and my full sensor analysis going up to 30% bonus damage, and every 2 minutes I've got my actual sensor scan from being a science officer. And I'm cycling these things. I've got Gravity Well, I've got Tychon's Rift, I get so close I can put my tractor beams on it. Tractor beam and tractor beam repulsors for bonus damage. I've got a high yield torpedo, high yield 2, so regardless of which torpedo I'm using, I'm crapping down damage at this thing, plus tactical team. I don't use my target subsystems because it's not moving, so screw engines. I should probably use weapons. That might help its damage. Anyways, I'm a science vessel and I'm farting damage at this thing. Just... I've been able to fire off the Care Bear stare. It took us 9 minutes to kill one once. Nobody died. Everyone was just standing right in that little arc, blowing the crap out of it. This is terrible. Dog gets health by half, this is normal. I would expect something like this to come from Elite. But anyways, I've ranted. I like Season 9. It's great for the storyline. Those 4 missions that they redesigned down over in Gamma Orionis, pretty good. And you still crash a little bit at times. But yeah, so anyways, that's what that's going. Don't forget, at Dashrick, I will put how to spell that at the end. Just friend me. Let me check to see if there's any friend requests. Friends! Sent invitations. Nope. Nobody sent me friend requests. Well, anyways. Or chatted with me. That's pretty much that. Oh, side note. I broke the fleet contribution when Fleet Leader came on earlier today and was like, have you looked at the roster recently? I'm like, did you clean it? He's like, no. Your overall fleet contribution is, yeah, no. I'm like, what do you mean, yeah, no? And I looked at it and it was like, parentheses, ampersand, $, parentheses, asterisk, 769 energy credits. And I'm like, wow, I broke it. And he's like, yeah, you have. But I'm at 7,855,161 because I contributed a little bit more to roll over the thousands mark, which then fixed everything. I believe I'm the top contributor in the entire fleet. Nope, there's someone at 3 million. And there's just pages upon pages upon pages. 1 of 50 showing 440 total. I'm not going through this entire list right here on camera. Oh, look, there's 6.1 million. Yep, I'm the top. Anyways, I will chat with y'all next week. Probably gonna go back to regular old Star Trek. Don't really see much anything, unless you guys request a gameplay video and I can go gameplay something. I don't know. I'm pretty good at ground now that the kits have been all screwy. My kit didn't change much, so it didn't change at all. Once our fleet gets up there for something, the reputation, sorry. Once my reputation gets up there, I'm probably going to do, is it tier 4? Tier 3. Yeah, the equipment, very rare purple science kit module nanite sonic pulse. Because I have sonic pulse, I have the physicist kit. But, and I'll check this one out, but I have to get to my next tier. So yeah, I will chat with y'all next week. Probably more Star Trek. Again, if you want me to talk about a character, you know, comment below. If you want me to talk about a ship, comment below. Just whatever. You know, as long as it's Star Trek. I ain't gonna talk about Star Wars. Bye. As I said in my vlogs yesterday and Friday, Thursday, whatever, that today is going to be about Star Trek Online because Season 9's releasing today.